that. Looks like we had lost a little bit of the game there. Unfortunately, some of these old games don't seem to run quite as well on Windows 10 as I'd like them to. Hats off to you, Microsoft, for a wonderful operating system. Anyhow, I'm pretty sure we were going to walk away from that battle with a pretty big victory, so I'm not really too concerned about that at all. So let's go ahead and just auto-resolve this and get the W. You got the idea. We'd pretty much ran them down enough. And voila!
Victory! This land is Roman!
We'll enslave them. They're probably not going to be too happy with us. Which they are definitely not. But we can retrain a good number of our troops here, and let's see. They're not quite too happy with us. Let's build aqueducts. Lower the tax rate a little bit, and we'll make them like us, kind of. Yep, now they don't need this. Alright, let's save this, so just in case the game crashes yet again, we don't have to worry about it. Alrighty. We now own all of the what is modern-day Turkey.
Ready to sail!
Now, one thing we do want to do is take care of this rebel army here.
Victory! Attack!
Should have taken a look at this before. I just sent my general out there.
General! Imperator!
But that's okay.
General! General! I, Captain.
Alright. So, back to Egypt here. Ooh. Potential governor. If only I had a... Do I have a diplomat anywhere nearby? Because I don't really necessarily want to go destroy him or kill him. I could simply just buy him if he's cheap enough. Might not be a bad idea to have a diplomat in this part of the world. Let's train one. Excellent.
Imperator!
Continue to train our garrison troops.
Sir! Onward! Out of move! Sir! Sir!
Continue to train a garrison there, which is good. Some of these armies we may eventually end up calling back to the Roman Peninsula to help with the siege of Rome. So honestly, I don't see Egypt having a lot more fight left in them. We'll be able to take that settlement with this little army. And then they've got 2 settlements hiding back there, 3 settlements total. Plus however far they've stretched back here. Maybe they wiped out Parthia. Hard to tell. Unfortunately. My place up here, oh. This guy's 70 years old, holy cow. It's pretty old in this game. Fortunately, this settlement is way too far out of the way to really do much of anything. Well, I guess I could build a spy, which might be helpful. Send him down here and keep an eye on the things that are going on with the Scythians. Alright. Let's advance and see what happens. Attempting to spy on my cities. Oh, perfect. I was planning on taking it anyway. Yeah, P&L isn't looking quite as nice. Everything expands. Perfect. Build something there. Concrete invented. Liquid stone. The recipe for concrete is better than that in common use 2,000 years later. Oh, that guy escaped. I'll have to find him later. Otherwise, everything else looks pretty good. Building reports. Cut back on some of the entertainment there. Continue to invest in our military there, especially in the eastern frontier. Those guys declare war and peace every other turn.
Prepare for battle! Out of move, sir! Waiting your command. I shall.
Alright, how much is it going to cost to buy you? 81,000. It's a bit much. Nope. Not interested. If we can't bribe you, then we'll probably just bump you off. If you can't be bought. I don't think I have any more assassins in the area, unfortunately.
Imperator.
Let's go back, continue to retrain our army up here. This is another spot where we need a garrison army to be trained.
General! Prepare for battle! Victory! Waiting to ambush.
Oh, jeez, these guys have like no men. There we go. Take care of these brigands.
Victory! Out of move, sir. March!
Alright, we'll have some town watch in there, so
Aye, Captain.
keep law and order.
Aye, aye, Captain. Ready to sail. Aye, aye, Captain. Move
Oh,
with
what do we
freedom,
have
sir.
here? Enemy armies.
Prepare for battle. Victory! Prepare for battle.
Uh-oh, someone hiding in the bushes. Take care of those guys. That's what was causing all these problems over here.
Victory! Prepare to ambush. March!
Take care of those rebel armies that are hiding in the bushes. Can't have those guys. Make sure these places are all building something, keep them expanding. Should each have one more unit of infantry to go, and then we'll have enough to fill out this army. I do have an assassin over here.
Who shall die this day?
He's way far out of the way, though.
My way, out of
Reducing that, save some money there. Palmyra, we're going to need to start positioning some troops to take that one. Foster's getting a little bit happier, which is always good.
General.
Continue to march on that settlement there. Actually in pretty good shape. Not a lot of action going on in here. Oh, well, we can definitely do something here. Paved roads would be an improvement. Let's see, 2-star command and management skill. Sounds like a nice guy. And he's in Tarentum, okay. Not too bad, we'll retrain his general bodyguard. I'm still losing a little money on the P&L. Someone keeps getting in there and escaping. Let's see if our assassin can bump him off.
He's dead.
Let's try it. Swing and a miss. Coming of age. Oh, okay. Getting some new young blood here in the capital. That's a good sign. Corinth. Hippodrome there. Macedonia. Now we can retrain these guys. Can also build an army barracks since they're kind of out on an island by themselves. Roads would be good there. Arena would be a good thing to build. What can we build here? Circus Maximus is probably the best thing to do. Alright. Now they declare war every other turn, so nothing new there. And we already knew about the marriage celebrations. Okay.
Assassin.
Continue to move our assassin into a good position here.
Moving to position. Move depleted, sir. Ready to sail. Set sail.
We'll finish retraining our troops here and retrain our ships. Building garrison troops there, which is good. Within one turn, we'll be able to besiege that settlement.
Out of move, sir. Imperator. Prepare for battle. Victory! General, prepare for battle.
Peasants and archers. Not even worth it.
Victory! Prepare for battle. Out of move, sir. Orders?
How many turns do I have? 9 turns for Palmyra. Wow, the plebes love me. How about that? Hugely popular with the plebeian classes. Hero of Rome. You could float a trireme and the drinks that people would offer to buy you. Sounds like a great deal. Looks like I'm not too popular with the Senate, but the common people seem to love me. Alright, I'll take it. Well, since this guy refused to take my bribe.
Engage the enemy!
We need to take care of them.
Prepare for battle! Sir. Your honor.
If you're not going to take my bribe and join my cause, then I'm just going to have to bump you off. One more turn, and we should have our next super army ready to go. Rioting. Whoa. People apparently are not happy. I'll just reduce taxes and give them something to not yell at me for. Hey, 7 profits. How about it? Always good when you end up making money, not spending more money. Invest in education. That's always a good thing. Archery range should be good there. Catapult range there. Roads. They just built roads in roads. I know, I already did that one earlier. Archery range would be another good one there. Sardis. Squall, not really an issue. Oh, the market there. Increase their economic income. Pergamum just finished building an Imperial Palace. We need some help with public order, so Pantheon would probably be a good one. Petra rounds this one out here. Let's build an aqueduct there. And let's not raise taxes just quite yet. Alright.
Sir! Engage the enemy! Besieging settlement, sir! Settlement
We can just let that siege go. We don't even need to attack them if we don't need to. These guys have a decent army, though. That's going to be a little trouble. Let's take care of these rebels first.
Engage the enemy! Victory! Engage the enemy!
Take out the rebels.
Victory! Onward! Out of move, sir! Sir! Prepare for battle! Out of move, sir! General!
Is that spy still around here? Looks like he's gone.
Who shall die this day? He's dead.
2% chance. Probably not a great idea.
His life will end. He's dead.
I'd say the best thing this guy could do. He's not really that great of an assassin. Take out this diplomat.
Will end.
You don't want those guys making allies.
He's a dead man. He shall be removed. Moving to position.
Awaiting your command. I shall speak with them at once.
Looks like Armenia took them out. Looks like we do have trade rights with them. Apparently they don't like it when I make demands. Fortunately, they will soon have a choice. Alright, let's start building the garrison here. Start moving troops out of there. Let's go back to Roman Peninsula.
Sir! Imperator!
Finish rounding out this army.
Imperator! Orders! Imperator!
Excellent. We'll soon be able to march on Rome. always the worst part. 3, 4, 5, 6. And then
Orders?
I did 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 5 here. Three, 4, 5. I need
Imperator.
4 Roman cavalry. Oops, no, I don't need to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I want 1, 2. I'll stick with these armies. Oh, and archers. Yeah, I'll train one archer later. That'll work. Perfect. We'll queue up another army. I might even send only 2 north. I might send 1 army to the south just to take over this. I don't want to send spies into their land just yet. It's too much of a declaration.
Sir, onward.
That pair really makes a lot of money. Perfect. I think we'll do one more turn here and then call it an evening.
Sir, attack! No more moves, sir. Imperator, prepare for battle.
Start moving our troops up. Back to back in the black on the profit and loss statement there. Excellent. Basically, I control the Senate, except for this one guy who has a ridiculous amount of influence. More sons coming of age. Oh, that's excellent. Another one in Proton. Lazar, okay, excellent. Construction report. Continue to build. Get some sewers there. Tarsus. Up there, make people a little bit happier. Build highways. I don't want to make them too angry just yet. Looks like this garrison force is ready to go.
Sir! Forward! Sir! Sir!
Now, let's continue the march north.
Move out! No more moves, sir.
Start pinching Egypt here and pushing them back into their little corner.
Assassin ready. Moving to position. Out of mood, sir. No more moves, sir.
Ah,
Yes. Your honor, out of moves.
Yes, master. Watching and waiting.
let's see if we can get in there.
Who shall die this day? Death.
Let's see if we can get this family member. I think you got him. Perfect. Nothing like a little cloak and dagger. He's a pretty good assassin.
Imperator? Sir! Imperator?
At your service.
It looks like their spy is still there. Hopefully by putting one of my own in there, it'll deter them from trying to take that again. Like this filthy-minded, this man has a leering manner which does little to disguise the curate. Peru? I don't even know. It's too late for me to try to pronounce words like that. You get the idea. Actually, one of the things I'd like to do is replace these gladiators since they're not very good anymore.
Imperator?
Let's start marching up towards these cities. Well, actually, how many do we need to take? I got 1, 2, 3 armies. That's a full army, that just needs a general.
Sir!
I want to start pulling a couple of them back. If I want to take out Armenia, though. Really, I just want to take Egypt out and then start pulling back. So I need to take 1, 2, 3, 4 settlements. I've got 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Oh, so I've got just enough. Perfect.
Move out! No more moves, sir! General! General!
Oh, I get 4 elephants. Can't hide. What do you mean? You can't hide an elephant in the room? This place surrenders in 3 turns.
Imperator?
I don't have a general here. I'd rather not risk it. I just let them run out of food, starve them out.
Ready to sail!
My little fleet down here that does me absolutely no good. Except to ward off pirates if they ever decide to show up. Cyrene looks in good shape.
Ready to sail! Set sail!
Really have not been any enemy ships on the horizon for quite some time. Egypt used to have a whole fleet that would be hanging out here and harassing my shipping lanes, but ever since they lost all of their ports along the Mediterranean, we haven't had that problem.
General! Orders, General! Move out! Orders!
Nope. Still can't let this place take over yet.
Onward! General! Move out!
That's not going to work. They seem to be doing a little bit better. Still need to wait for them to finish retraining their troops.
Ready to sail!
I wonder what this settlement looks like up
Set
here.
sail! Out of
Oh,
moves,
owned by
sir!
Thrace. I was thinking maybe I could just go up and take it over real quick, but That doesn't appear it's going to be the
Set
case.
sail!
Pull back on the games here a little bit, maybe. Save some money there. We've got our armies in place here, ready for the march on Rome. I've got fleets ready to help blockade any of the other Roman factions that could potentially hurt me. Really, the only guys that are left is Spain. It looks like the Scipii are trying to take Spain out. They've basically taken over the entire Spanish peninsula down here. It looks like they've been holding them off at this choke point. Look at all those Julii armies. That's going to be a pain in the butt to take care of. It's really the only reason I haven't attacked Rome yet is the Julii have a ton of armies. Actually, let's take a look at that. Take a look at the faction ranking. All the living factions that are left. Julii have actually been gaining in popularity. Whereas you see Egypt is just flat out tanking as I've been attacking them. Military ranking, though, you can see they're growing quite rapidly, even rivaling what I can do. A little troubling there. But production, my economy is very strong, my territorial, I've got them beat there. I'm spending a lot more money than I used to, but that's okay. Population is increasing, and of course overall, I'm #1. Alright. Well, I think what we're going to do is call it a night. It's been good to play a little bit more Rome here. It's been, like I said, almost 2 months since I've continued the story here. And aside from that one little technical glitch where I had to bust up the video into 2, everything else ran pretty smoothly. So hopefully we'll get another video out to you here soon showing Rome Total War, not in 2 months. I know I've been playing a lot of Destiny, Call of Duty Black Ops, and then a few other games on Xbox One. So it's been a little while since I got to talk to you here on the camera, but we'll be getting this going again here soon. We'll definitely continue the story, and hope you enjoyed it. So for now, that's all we've got. So once again, thanks for playing. If you like my videos, definitely check me out on Twitch, Reeve64. Same thing on the on YouTube. Just search Reeve64. You can find all of my videos for Rome Total War and the other games that I played. So if you like the videos, definitely subscribe, like, and we'll talk to you next time. Take care.